Are you ready to tackle your next real estate adventure? Whether you're hunting for your first home or diving into big league land acquisitions, Array Real Estate is in your corner. At Array Real Estate, they are not just a real estate team, they are your agents for life. Array Real Estate's mission? To help you crush your real estate goals one deal at a time. Array Real Estate's roots run deep in the heart of the Pacific Northwest as proud alumni of the University of Idaho. With offices in Coeur d'Alene and Seattle, the team is here to give you a legendary real estate experience. Your success isn't just a goal, it's their top priority. Everything from cozy homes to land development to commercial spaces, Array Real Estate has you covered. They are all about making your real estate dreams come true with a dash of Vandal pride. Ready to make a move? Visit ArrayRealEstate.com and join the fun on Instagram at ArrayRE. Let Array Real Estate turn your dreams into wins. Array Real Estate, your go-to team for all things real estate and proud sponsors of Vandals Weekly. Array Real Estate will make real estate magic with you.
Meeting her stopped your world. The ring you give her should stop her heart.
Tina, will you marry me?
Not again! Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. Because we want to be your jeweler! On our beautiful diamond! Clear! Come back to me, Tina!
Are you okay?
Together against really good defense. I haven't seen stats. I don't know if there was a sack in the game against the number one sack team, and we didn't spit the ball out quick all game long. We took some shots. Guys did a great job up front. We're without a starting right tackle, and those guys, Coach Mace did a fabulous job getting those guys ready. Ran the ball in pockets really, really well, with flanked by two guys, and obviously Tuna and then Marcisi Yates had some big runs that kind of got the juice flowing a little bit. Self-inflicted is probably the thing that comes to mind a little bit. Missing a field goal late in the second quarter is a long one. We're capable of making that and then leaving 7 points out on the board. As far as when we got inside the 5, then they turned that into a long drive touchdown, or a shorter drive, but turned that into points. And then we were off field on 3rd down and 10, with their punt team probably coming on down 10 late in that game, and ended up with a personal foul on defense. So I think those three things kind of stick out. Trying to flip the field a few times, did with Mike, obviously late in the game to get us back within 10 to make that game really, really interesting in the last 3.5, 4 minutes. Ton of guts. Ton of plays made on the road against a top 15 team, well-coached team, physical team, and I thought at times we were the most physical team on offense at times, but we didn't do enough at the end of the day. We scored 28, and the other team scores 38. That's where they keep score. They don't give second place out.
Jared, a couple of really long scoring drives where it seemed like you guys just ran, and they knew it was coming and they couldn't stop it. What was working so well on those plays? Was it a play call thing? Winning the offensive line, what was it?
It definitely the play call definitely goes into it, but I think it's kind of just our mindset. Like, we go in thinking no one can stop us, and once we get one good run play, then quick call, we get another good run play. It's kind of like, okay, like now we're in our mode, they can't stop us, so we just kept doing it.
Mike, I know it came the end of a loss, but that kickoff return, how are you feeling about finally breaking one?
I'm excited, just the execution of the kick return team. We practiced hard. We talked about it since the beginning of the season. Met as a team about it. Just knew that at some point it was going to break one, but just happy that everybody, was able to do their job, high level, and I know it's up to me to keep the return going and get as far as I can, but those boys are blocking out there, man, and I can't thank them enough because that's, they wish me, the best luck. They want me to win, they want me to get to the touchdown. So the fact that they were just so eager and happy to do it every time, no matter if we just got to the 30, 20, or less, they are ready to go and believe that I can take it all the way every time. So. And
then, Coach, last one for me is just some of the defensive changes. There were some guys playing a bit more than maybe in previous games. And I'm curious, kind of, how do you feel like that defense held up, all things considered, throughout this game?
Well, I think you saw the same game I did. I mean, you got to take away. You forced field goal in the red zone. We haven't been great in the red zone defensively throughout the year, so say the stats. We create a little bit of momentum from a defensive standpoint a few different times. And, I think the turnover was after the surprise onside that we didn't get, it was unsuccessful. So, in a sudden change moment, they created sudden change back momentum for us. But again, we get those and longs, just couldn't quite get to the quarterback enough. Either spit it for, more than we anticipated or got the ball out to a receiver. The Hammer kid made a few different catches, especially early on in the game. We knew he was a problem, and he was a problem early. Did some things against him late, but, two teams battling out there. They just made, at the end of the day, more plays. But we played some more guys because guys need to play more. 2 and 5 doesn't cut it. What we've done the last 3 games, especially in league, if it's not working, don't roll the same thing back out. That's determined insanity. So we got to change some things up, do some different things, and I think our guys came to play. Just didn't put it all together, but we were closer than we've been the last 3 weeks.
I know you're still searching for that complete game, but do you feel like you're still making increments? I know you talked about how, against Montana and Sac, it was both in the second half, and then against Davis, it was like the first and third quarter. What are your kind of thoughts on how this one shook out? Yeah, I think, I'm always looking for a complete game. You have to play really well on the road. You have to play really, really well when you're on the road against a top 15 opponent that's going into a bye week. They're going to leave everything out there. They played really well, and we didn't play at the level in pockets, especially situationally, get off field and didn't do enough with the ball when we had momentum. But guys battled to the end. I mean, 109-yard kick return is about as good as it gets, and again, it's wanting the complete game. You're not going to play a perfect game, but when it's all said and done, if we hold on to the football and we score inside the 5, we make a field goal. This game's different. How different? Who knows? We're there. We just haven't arrived. So we're at the door. We knock, and the door just doesn't want to go open for some reason. But it's not for lack of effort. It's not for lack of intent. These guys practice hard. They practice to win. They believe they can win. We just didn't play winning enough football today, but we played pretty well for better part of 2.5 quarters at the end of the day against like I said, top 15 team that has played some really good ball up to this point. Jared, kind of going off of what Coach was saying about continuing to compete, what is it about this team that, week in, week out, no matter how many tough results you guys have had, you come out and you always seem to have that fire, especially early in the games, and it doesn't wane until the 000s hit the clock?
Truthfully, I think it's just because, how much we appreciate each other. We all want the best for each other, and as an athlete, you're gonna want to compete, you want to win, or you wouldn't be playing the sport in the first place. So it's kind of it's kind of like we just go in thinking we don't care what's happened. Our record doesn't define us. What defines us is what we do with our record. We can keep going always. No one's ever just gonna stop. We want each other to succeed. We want to just go out and win football games. So.
Are you ready to tackle your next real estate adventure? Whether you're hunting for your first home or diving into big league land acquisitions, Array Real Estate is in your corner. At Array Real Estate, they are not just a real estate team, they are your agents for life. Array Real Estate's mission? To help you crush your real estate goals one deal at a time. Array Real Estate's roots run deep in the heart of the Pacific Northwest as proud alumni of the University of Idaho. With offices in Coeur d'Alene and Seattle, the team is here to give you a legendary real estate experience. Your success isn't just a goal, it's their top priority. Everything from cozy homes to land development to commercial spaces, Array Real Estate has you covered. They are all about making your real estate dreams come true with a dash of Vandal pride. Ready to make a move? Visit ArrayRealEstate.com and join the fun on Instagram @ArrayRE. Let Array Real Estate turn your dreams into wins. Array Real Estate, your go-to team for all things real estate and proud sponsors of Vandals Weekly. Array Real Estate will make real estate magic with you.
She's going to we need some more athletic tape to put the winning score on. Just really proud of these student athletes, these young men. I mean, they competed and battled. We knew this was going to be a tough game. I knew this game meant a lot to Eastern, like it did to us. But I thought our team showed a lot of heart. We were. I thought the turning point was our defense making such a great goal line stand there, which is kind of a calling card of our defense. We've been really good in those situations. And then Day busts a big run. We got to coach some things better. We got a 15-yard penalty on one of the coaches for running to the official, but we go down there and score, and we did a really good job sustaining drives. We were 10 of 14 on third down, one-on-one on fourth down, so that's 11 of 14 drives we extended, which is outstanding. And just proud of him. I love the way we ran the ball in the second half. I thought Jack, it was great to have him back. He was very accurate, did a nice job. But I think our best football is still ahead of us. I think we can keep getting better here.
Jack, just what do you think of your kind of like first performance back and how it felt together with you guys?
Man, it was awesome. It's funny when you get hurt, you really get a new perspective for just how awesome this game is and how awesome it is just to be out there with your brothers, even just the practice field. This week, I really just focused on soaking up the moment and just being grateful. It was awesome.
Jack, how about the fake on the...
You like that? That's actually a Coach Linehan special. Yeah, we were working on it in practice. He didn't really go for it, though. I mean, he still covered the guy. Alex made a great play. O-line blocked great on that play, and they blocked great all night.
Data, what was going through your head as you're running right down the middle of the field trying to get to the end of that?
Don't get caught, and I didn't do a good job of that. So I got to work on that.
And this is for anyone who can weigh in on this, but Data, been kind of banged up in the running back room. So for you and Art to come in and be able to produce like you guys have these last 2 weeks and help Eli out, just how big has that been?
That's been huge for the team. Just definitely just keep the run game rolling, even with Nate and Eli being out. We just talk about taking advantage of our opportunity. So this opportunity was there, so just had to take advantage of it.
Day had a great week of practice. I knew he was going to play well. He had 2 good runs and good versus good on Tuesday, so I knew he was going to play well.
Just what you saw from your defense tonight should just make some pretty big stops in big moments.
Yeah, I really love the way we played, especially in the second half. In the first half, I think they were running the ball on us better than I expected, especially with the tailback. I was concerned about the quarterback run because they have an extra blocker, which can, make it a lot tougher to fit. But I didn't like in the first half. The tailbacks were running it for like about 6-7 yards a carry, but I thought we did a much better job stopping that, and then we eliminated the big plays to Chisholm. He's a very good player, and they got 2 really long plays in the first half, so they did a great job of stopping that. And I think the fourth down stop in the goal line was, I think, probably the hugest play in the game, and then he busts the big run, and we go down and score. I mean, that was huge, just changing the momentum and taking control of the game. And they did a good job, too, when we tried to be aggressive at the end of the first half and see if we could get some points, knowing they had the ball left. And then, I thought they did a good job of managing the clock and getting down there and giving them, but that was good. Our defense held them, so they missed the field goal.
Tommy, are you disappointed you didn't make every tackle tonight?
I'm more disappointed in the ones I missed. I had more opportunities out there, and I could have hit 20 if I would have just made a few more. But I'm happy with how I played out there. I felt like it was one of my best effort games, and I think it showed with they had some good stuff and was the last guy there sometimes to make the play.
It's kind of reminiscent, that goal line stand of the one against NAU. They score, they take the lead, and you guys instead come up with play after play. Just what makes you guys so good down there?
I mean, it's obviously heightened focus. Those are some of the biggest plays in the game, but we talk about it 4th and 1 or you got on the goal line on 4th down. It's a tough place to be for offenses against us. We've done pretty well so far this season on those.
For anybody, I apologize, I don't have the last time it happened in front of me, but you guys are 1 win away from a season here in the Dome without taking a loss. Just how much does that mean to you being able to play this well at home?
We take a lot of pride in that, and that'll be a huge game for us coming up. We got to focus on Portland State first, but that'll be a huge game against Weber State, who beat us last year, at their place, and take care of your business. Hopefully, we can get some more home games like we got last year in the playoffs. So, we take a lot of pride in that, and I thought the crowd was awesome tonight. So, thank you all the fans who came out, who are watching. If you missed out, get here for Weber because I thought it was an electric atmosphere here in the Dome.
Jack, what are the challenges of like coming back after such a long absence? Are you trying to catch up with the guys? I imagine that's not the easiest thing to just get back in and start again.
Yeah, good question. It's definitely tough. It's definitely new. Just for me, I haven't really gotten hurt ever in my career. But I mean, kind of just gaining the trust back, I guess, because you kind of, as a QB, you earn your trust through kind of your play and your leadership. I feel like I did a good job leading while I was out, but again, you got to do it first on the field before the guys kind of ride with you. So just kind of earning that trust back with them was kind of the biggest thing.
What does leading look like when you're not able to play?
Yeah, just being a vocal guy, helping out Wags, which he did a great job. Rocco did a great job when he was in there. Nick, too, before he got hurt. Just being vocal and just staying positive, kind of bringing the energy. Yeah, stuff like that.
Jack played with a lot of courage today because he stepped right in there and made throws. Sometimes you worry about a guy coming back off an injury, maybe shying away, but he stood in there. He took more hits than I'd like to see him take, but he stood in there and delivered the ball, taking hits, and showed a lot of courage today.
Took a hit from the head coach, too.
Face mask.
Pete, no questions for you tonight?
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.